Good morning and welcome. It feels good to be here to take you on a trip around the world of sport. My name is Yemi Adebayo. You're watching the Friday edition of Sports this morning on your award-winning channels television right here in Lagos. Well, it's going to be an action-packed weekend and in the world of sports, and we'll bring to you all that's going to be going down this weekend. But first, let's check out the top stories in the world of sports. Well, that's it on your screen. Well, the countdown to the Mundial continues. The clock is gradually winding down. It's 27 days to go. We'll be talking about the 2014 FIFA World Cup in detail later on the show. Well, we move on, and also in the world of sports, Catalan giants Barcelona lock arms with Atletico Madrid on final day of the Spanish League at the Nou Camp to determine who wins La Liga. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. Atletico Madrid and Barcelona. It could go either way. Well, gunning for glory. English Premier League side Arsenal will be seeking to end their 9-year trophy drought as they take on Hull City in the FA Cup final. All of this happening tomorrow. So it's a big day tomorrow. Well, in the German Cup, Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund rekindle their rivalry as both teams take to the field in the German Cup final. Well, those are the top stories in the world of sports. Okay, all right. So those are the top stories in the world of sports, and we'll be looking at all of that in detail. Well, joining me to discuss in details all the big events, big sporting events going down this weekend, and the ones to look forward to is Kunle Philip. Kunle, welcome to the show this Friday morning.
Yeah, it's good to be here. I'm really delighted to be on the show this beautiful Friday morning.
Okay, well, let's start with basketball and let you know that in the NBA, the winners, the boys have been separated from the men. So for both conferences, we know the teams that will be playing. As we have on screen, Los Angeles Clippers lost to Oklahoma City. The series ended 4-2 in favor of Kevin Durant's Oklahoma City Thunder. And of course, well, some people said because they had Chris Paul, some, and I agree with them that probably that's the best player in the NBA. If you're not thinking of LeBron, Chris Paul, but they lost and they're out. And of course, Indiana Pacers are true to, Indiana Pacers defeated Portland Trail Blazers. That series also ended 4-2. So it was close. It was not like the other ones that ended 4-1. Miami Heat and their opponent that ended 4-1. And for San Antonio Spurs, Miami defeated Brooklyn Nets. That series ended 4-1. San Antonio Spurs defeated Portland Trail Blazers. So that ended 4-1 as well. So in the conference, well, that was the game that took them to the final of their conference. That's Miami Heat. That's the king himself, LeBron James. And so what is going to look like, Kunle, for the conference finals? Miami Heat will take on Indiana Pacers. San Antonio Spurs will take on Oklahoma City Thunder. That's in the West, it's going to be San Antonio Spurs, Oklahoma City Thunder. In the East, it's going to be Miami Heat and Indiana Pacers. That's what it's going to be like. But Kunle, let's quickly let's come home and talk about what is our own, and that's the DSTV Premier Basketball League. Matches will be played today. And so let's quickly take a look at this. What you have on screen: Atlantic Conference, Union Bank will take on Royal Hoopers, Highlanders will take on Dundee Warriors, Customs will take on Police Baton, and of course Kwara Falcons will take on Oluyole Warriors. So if you're a lover of basketball, you need to go out and enjoy all of these games. In the Savannah Conference, Kano Pillars will take on Niger Porters, Kada Stars will take on Mark Mentors, of course Immigration will take on Bauchi Nets, and of course Gombe Bulls will take on Plateau Peaks. That's it for the DSTV Premier Basketball League. Kunle, I know you wanted to say something. How does it make you feel seeing Miami Heat closing in you know, on winning it back to back the third time.
Yeah, they will have it really, very tough with the likes of.
And you know, President Obama said, "Look, I'm going to respect you guys if you can do what Chicago Bulls did, win it 3 times." So. Yeah. I don't know if that will spur them on in any way.
It's absolutely within their kitty, and getting the support from
it's within reach.
It's within their reach. They really have what it takes. They've been firing on all cylinders since it started, and they really have a very good chance. Though they will be facing a very tough test against their opponent, but I still feel that with LeBron James out there, Dwayne Wayne, all
Chris
those
Bosh, Ray Allen,
those guys are firing on all cylinders, and they should be grabbing it.
Okay, let's go on a break now. We're going to allow you to see what has been going on in the Channels Kids Cup, the Lagos preliminaries. We're going to take you to a report. Our man on the field, Austin Okonakman, you know, did a beautiful report on the rescheduled matches of day 2 in the Lagos preliminaries. We'll take a look at that, then we'll come back. We'll give you more information on the Channels Kids Cup.
From all of us at the campus stadium center.
Almost perfect weather for football, beautiful ambience, and a good show of talent best describes what went down at the rescheduled games at Campus Square Mini Stadium. Match officials and players are out, so it's show time. Unifrance and Dunman Primary School played arguably the most entertaining game of these Lagos preliminaries. Both teams are from Ikorodu, so feel free to call it a derby. Dunman goalkeeper Francis Lucky made some good saves, and when he couldn't, his goalpost was there for him. Just at the stroke of halftime, Dudore Marvelous got the kids at Campus Square screaming.
Dunman School of Ikorodu taking the lead here.
During the break, Coach Egwonu came out tough on our players. Now look closely behind and you will see the assistant player coach giving his own tactics. After that talk, Unifrance came out blazing. Olamilekon Abaton scored the equalizer, and from then they were unstoppable. It ended 5-1 with Augustine David scoring a hat-trick. 9-year-old Olumide Oshinawa made his debut, and even though he didn't touch the ball, he was a big part of the celebration. Second game was between Dr. Teslim Elias and St. Bernadette. The team from Isaleko didn't waste time in seeing off their opponents.
He does it, and he scores beautifully. Great goal coming from Eti Jubril. To see more talents, it is still St. Bernadette that is down. And they concede a goal.
Meets the best supporters club at these preliminaries. Pampas Private School never stopped cheering their team, and the impact was felt. 5 minutes into the game against Messalina International School, Favor Alaneme gave the supporters more reasons to cheer. Oh yes, Favor went on to score a hat-trick. Defender Osemudia Meomokodion wrapped up a fine performance when he grabbed goal number 4.
Games played today has once again revealed that school sports is still the best form of talent identification. The talents are right there. We've now reached the real deal of the 2014 Channels National Kids Cup Lagos preliminaries. 8 teams remaining, 4 will kiss this competition goodbye, and 4 will stay to represent Lagos at the Nationals. Who will emerge the final 4? Now that's a question I can't answer. From Campus Square, I'm Austin Okonakman reporting for Channels Television News.
Welcome back. That question will be answered today. 4 teams that would represent Lagos in the Channels National Kids Cup will be known today. You can be part of it. You can go to the Campus Square, take your kids along, be a part of history. Some of these guys might just grow up to be the next best thing in Nigerian football. And what a joy to say I was part. I knew when this these kids came to the floor. Well, for your comments on all of these things we've been talking about, especially Channels Kids Cup, you can't get through to us on all the platforms on screen. Sports This Morning, email sportsthismorning@channelstv.com, on Facebook, Channels Ivan Sports, on Twitter at channels_sports, and of course my personal Twitter handle at Yemi Adebayo 20. You need to be a part of this, get your opinion across. Well, yesterday's results, rescheduled games, matches from the Campus Square Center. St. Benedict lost to Dr. Teslim Elias by 5 goals. Donmen also lost to Unifrance, 1-5, and of course Pampas, the best supported team in the competition, defeated Messilina by 4 goals. Let's take you to the teams. It's the quarterfinal stage. 4 teams will emerge, knockout basis. If you win your game today, you're in the Channels National Kids Cup proper. And the teams you have on screen are the 8 teams that would be in action today. And of course, 4 of these teams would represent Lagos. And of course, after today, the draws for the Channels National Kids Cup will be held on the 20th of this month. And of course, the Channels National Kids Cup would begin in earnest. Okay, that's a bit on the Channels Kids Cup. Let's